Ever stop to think about just how far human ambition can go? From building cities on water to carving mountains into monuments, we've pushed the boundaries of what's possible. These aren't just buildings or bridges, they're testaments to human creativity, determination, and sometimes sheer stubbornness. Today we're diving into the 25 biggest human-made structures you won't believe exist. Some are modern engineering marvels, others are ancient wonders that have stood the test of time. And trust me, a few will leave you wondering, why on earth did we even build that? But before we start, make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell. That way you'll never miss our deep dives into the most mind-blowing creations from around the world. One of the structures on this list is so huge that it can actually be seen from space. Another one is literally a city designed to be smarter than you. And at the very top, we'll reveal a place where stepping inside once meant risking your life. Curious yet? Let's get started. 25. Songdo International Business District, South Korea. Imagine a city built almost from scratch on reclaimed land, designed to be futuristic, sustainable, and ultra-connected. That's Songdo, just outside Seoul, one of the world's first smart cities. Covering 1,500 acres along the Yellow Sea, it's been under construction for over 2 decades, and still isn't finished. Everything here is designed with technology in mind. Automated waste collection, advanced public transport, eco-friendly skyscrapers, and even a man-made Central Park inspired by New York's. But here's the kicker: while it's designed to be a city of the future, critics argue it feels too perfect, almost like a ghost town. What do you think? Would you want to live in a city run by sensors and algorithms? 24. International Space Station, ISS. Orbiting Earth at 28,000 kilometers per hour, the ISS is the largest human-made structure in space. It stretches about the length of an American football field and weighs more than 420 tons. Built by an international partnership of 15 nations, it's essentially a massive laboratory floating above us, where astronauts conduct experiments in physics, biology, and technology. What's even more impressive, it completes one orbit around Earth every 90 minutes, meaning the crew on board sees 16 sunrises and sunsets every single day. 23. Three Gorges Dam, China. The largest hydroelectric power station in the world, the Three Gorges Dam spans the Yangtze River and took 17 years to build. Standing 607 feet tall and stretching 1.4 miles long, it can hold nearly 40 billion cubic meters of water. This dam isn't just about generating electricity, it also helps control flooding in a region where millions live. But it's also controversial. Its construction displaced over 1.3 million people and flooded countless historical sites. A powerful reminder that progress often comes at a cost. 22. Chimborazo Railway, Ecuador. How do you build a train track up a volcano? Simple answer: very carefully. The Chimborazo Railway climbs Ecuador's highest volcano using a switchback system, zigzagging across treacherous slopes. Constructed in the late 19th century, it became known as one of the most dangerous railways in the world. Passengers had to ride on the roofs of carriages to fit more people, adding to the daredevil atmosphere. Today, it's a symbol of engineering against impossible odds. 21. Large Hadron Collider, Switzerland/France. Beneath the Jura Mountains lies a 17-mile circular tunnel where scientists smash atoms together at near light speed. This is the Large Hadron Collider, the most powerful particle accelerator ever built. It's here that physicists discovered the famous Higgs boson particle, nicknamed the God particle. But beyond science, just think about it. Humans literally built an underground machine designed to recreate the conditions of the Big Bang. If that doesn't earn a spot on this list, nothing does. 20. The Great Man-Made River, Libya, one of the world's largest irrigation projects. The Great Man-Made River pipes water from underground aquifers beneath the Sahara Desert to cities along Libya's coast. With 1,300 wells and 2,800 kilometers of pipelines, it supplies drinking water and irrigation to millions. Built over 20 years, it's proof that even deserts can bloom with enough determination and a lot of concrete. 19. The Panama Canal. When it opened in 1914, the Panama Canal instantly changed global trade. Instead of sailing around the entire continent of South America, ships could now cut straight through a 77-kilometer waterway linking the Atlantic and Pacific Oceans. It took decades, thousands of workers, and a staggering amount of earth moved. Even today, over 12,000 ships pass through it each year, carrying nearly 5% of global trade. 18. The Channel Tunnel, Stretching 50 kilometers beneath the English Channel, the tunnel links the UK and France with 2 train tunnels and a service tunnel. Completed in 1994, it remains one of the longest underwater tunnels in the world. The iconic moment came when British and French engineers broke through the final wall of Earth and shook hands underground, a literal handshake between two countries that spent centuries at war. 17. Millau Viaduct. France. Imagine driving on a bridge taller than the Eiffel Tower. The Millau Viaduct soars 1,125 feet above the Tarn River Valley, supported by sleek towers designed by world-famous architect Norman Foster. It's not just practical, it's breathtaking. Many drivers describe it as feeling like they're floating in the sky. 16. Makkah Royal Clock Tower, Saudi Arabia. Part of the Abraj Al Bait complex, this 1,972-foot tall tower holds the world's largest clock face, each dial measuring 43 meters across. Built near the Grand Mosque, it's a hotel, shopping center, and religious site all in one. The massive clock is so bright it can be seen from 30 kilometers away, helping guide pilgrims during the Hajj. 15. Kansai International Airport, Japan. An airport built on an artificial island in Osaka Bay, Kansai is both a marvel and a headache. The island measures 4 kilometers long and was built to relieve overcrowding at other airports. But here's the twist. The island has been slowly sinking ever since it opened in 1994. Engineers race against time with constant reinforcements, making it one of the riskiest airports in the world. 14. Hong Kong Zhuhai-Macau Bridge, China. This isn't just a bridge, it's a colossal network of causeways, viaducts, and undersea tunnels stretching 55 kilometers across the Pearl River Delta. Opened in 2018 after a decade of construction, it links Hong Kong, Zhuhai, and Macau into a massive transportation hub. The scale is insane. The bridge includes an underwater tunnel and artificial islands built to connect different sections. Designed to last 120 years, it had to be engineered to withstand typhoons, earthquakes, and the intense pressure of the sea. For drivers, it cuts travel time from 4 hours to just 30 minutes. And it's so massive that many people call it the Great Wall of Steel and Concrete. 13. CERN Atlas Detector, Switzerland or France. We already talked about the Large Hadron Collider, but inside that underground ring is another monster, the ATLAS detector, one of the largest scientific instruments ever built. This machine is about 46 meters long, 25 meters high, and 25 meters wide, roughly the size of a 5-story building. It weighs 7,000 tons, and its purpose is to record particle collisions happening at nearly the speed of light. Incredibly, the detector processes billions of particle events every second, filtering out the noise to capture groundbreaking discoveries. Without ATLAS, the Higgs boson might never have been observed. It's like humanity built a gigantic camera just to peek into the smallest building blocks of reality. 12. Itaipu Dam, Brazil, Paraguay. Before the Three Gorges Dam, there was Itaipu, still one of the largest hydroelectric dams in the world. Sitting on the Paraná River between Brazil and Paraguay, this beast is 7.2 kilometers long and 196 meters high. Its power output is staggering, over 14,000 megawatts, enough to provide around 80% of Paraguay's energy needs and nearly 20% of Brazil's. When construction began in the 1970s, tens of thousands of workers were employed, and entire towns had to be relocated. The project was so ambitious that at its peak, Itaipu set world records for electricity production, a concrete reminder of how two nations can come together to power millions of lives. 11. Statue of Unity, India. Move over, Statue of Liberty. At 790 feet tall, the Statue of Unity in Gujarat, India, is the tallest statue in the world, almost twice the height of Lady Liberty. Completed in 2018 after just 33 months of construction, it honors Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, India's first deputy prime minister and a key figure in uniting the nation after independence. The statue is made of concrete, steel, and bronze cladding. And inside, visitors can ride high-speed elevators up to the chest level for panoramic views. Beyond size, its meaning is deeply symbolic, a tribute to unity in one of the most diverse nations on Earth. 10. Beijing Daxing International Airport, China. Nicknamed the Starfish Airport because of its futuristic design, Daxing is one of the largest airports in the world. Its terminal alone covers 700,000 square meters, that's about the size of 100 football fields. Designed by world-renowned architect Zaha Hadid, the layout ensures that passengers are never more than 8 minutes away from their gate. Opened in 2019, it can handle up to 100 million passengers per year, making it a true global hub. Its mix of efficiency and style makes Daxing not just an airport, but a symbol of modern China's ambition. 9. Golden Gate Bridge, USA. Few structures are as iconic as San Francisco's Golden Gate Bridge. Opened in 1937, it was the longest and tallest suspension bridge in the world at the time, stretching 2.7 kilometers across the Golden Gate Strait. Its towers soar 746 feet high, and its famous international orange paint color ensures it stands out even in heavy fog. Building it was no easy feat. Dangerous winds, freezing water, and strong currents claimed the lives of workers. Safety nets saved many others, and those who survived a fall into the net became known as members of the Halfway to Hell Club. 8. Mount Rushmore, USA. Deep in South Dakota's Black Hills, 4 colossal faces stare out from the granite: George Washington, Thomas Jefferson, Theodore Roosevelt, and Abraham Lincoln. Each head measures about 60 feet tall. Carved between 1927 and 1941, the project was originally meant to include full upper bodies, but funding ran out. Despite this, Mount Rushmore became one of America's most recognizable monuments, both celebrated as a patriotic symbol and criticized for being carved into land sacred to Native American tribes. It's a reminder that monuments aren't just about engineering, they carry cultural and political weight too. 7. Karakoram Highway, China, Pakistan. Known as the 8th wonder of the world, the Karakoram Highway connects China and Pakistan through the towering Karakoram mountain range. It reaches an altitude of 15,397 feet at the Khunjerab Pass, making it the highest paved international road on the planet. Stretching over 800 miles, it follows the route of the ancient Silk Road. Built over 20 years, the project was incredibly dangerous. Landslides, avalanches, and extreme weather claimed the lives of hundreds of workers. Today, it stands as a symbol of connection between Asia's two giants and one of the most breathtaking drives in the world. 6. The Louvre Museum, France. The world's largest art museum, the Louvre in Paris, covers 782,000 square feet and houses over 35,000 works of art. Originally built as a fortress in the 12th century, it later became a royal palace before transforming into the museum we know today. The Louvre is home to some of history's most famous masterpieces: the Mona Lisa, the Venus de Milo, and the Winged Victory of Samothrace, to name just a few. It attracts over 7 million visitors per year, making it the most visited museum on Earth. Interestingly, its transformation into a public museum only happened because of the French Revolution, when citizens demanded access to royal art collections. 5. Akashi Kaikyo Bridge, Japan. Known as the Pearl Bridge, this Japanese marvel is the longest suspension bridge in the world. With a central span of 1,991 meters, about 1.24 miles, it connects Kobe to Awaji Island and took 10 years to complete, opening in 1998. The bridge is built to withstand extreme conditions, including earthquakes up to magnitude 8.5 and winds of 180 miles per hour. Fun fact, during construction, the 1995 Kobe earthquake actually shifted the towers, lengthening the bridge by almost 3 feet. Instead of a disaster, engineers simply adjusted the design, and the bridge became stronger than ever. 4. Yavuz Sultan Selim Bridge, Turkey. Crossing the Bosphorus Strait near Istanbul, this suspension bridge is both a road and a railway. Opened in 2016, it's the longest combined road and rail bridge span in the world, stretching 4,619 feet. Standing 1,056 feet tall, it's named after Sultan Selim I, a powerful Ottoman ruler. The bridge has 8 lanes for vehicles and 2 railway tracks, making it one of the busiest and most versatile megastructures on Earth. It symbolizes Istanbul's unique position as a crossroads between Europe and Asia. 3. City Stars Sharm el-Sheikh Lagoon, Egypt. Yes, this list even includes a swimming pool, but not just any pool. The City Stars Lagoon in the Sinai Desert is the largest man-made lagoon in the world, covering 96 acres. It took 21 days to fill it with turquoise water, and advanced technology keeps it clean despite its size. Built as part of a luxury resort, it's an oasis in the middle of the desert, a literal mirage turned into reality. 2. Labirinto della Masone, Italy. The world's largest maze, the Labyrinth of the Masone, covers 20 acres in the town of Fontanellato. Built from nearly 200,000 bamboo plants, it's a living puzzle that can drive even the most patient visitors crazy. Created by Franco Maria Ricci, it took over a decade to design and build, finally opening in 2015. It's not just a maze inside our art collections, libraries, and cultural spaces. But let's be honest, most people just come to get lost. 1. The Forbidden City, China. At the very top of our list sits the Forbidden City in Beijing, the largest palace complex in the world. Built in the early 1400s during the Ming Dynasty, it spans 178 acres and contains nearly 1,000 buildings. For nearly 500 years, it was home to Chinese emperors, and ordinary citizens were strictly forbidden from entering, punishable by death. The 10-foot-high walls and massive gates were meant to keep the imperial world separate from everyone else. Today, it's a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of China's most visited landmarks, drawing millions of tourists each year. From secrecy and power to cultural pride, the Forbidden City is the ultimate symbol of human ambition. So there you have it, 25 of the biggest human-made structures you won't believe exist. From futuristic smart cities and underwater tunnels to ancient palaces and mind-bending scientific machines, these creations prove that human imagination knows no limits. Now it's your turn. Which of these structures blew your mind the most? And if you could visit just one, would you go for the technological marvel of the ISS, the historic awe of the Forbidden City, or the dizzying heights of the Millau Viaduct? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share it with your friends who love crazy facts about the world. And if you want to support even more, hit that join button for exclusive behind-the-scenes content.